पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Thirteenth verse. शक्तिद्वयं हि मायायाः विक्षेपावृत्तिरूपकम् विक्षेपशक्तिर्लिङ्गादि ब्रह्माण्डान्तं जगत्सृजेत्। सृष्टिर्नाम ब्रह्मरूपे सच्चिदानन्दवस्तुनि अब्धौ फेनादिवत् सर्व नामरूप प्रसारणा। Again, second line, there is one word. Abdau fenadivat sarva nama rupa prasarana. Little louder. Abdau fenadivat sarva nama rupa prasarana. Abdau fenadivat sarva nama rupa prasarana. Just by the way, one little piece of suggestion. I hear you people chanting Gita shlokas, and this is Anushtup Chanda. So, there is the sentence, the full stop comes when the line ends. So, in between, don't give so much of a pause, like Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashita. It looks like there are two sentences. It is one. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashitaha Pranapana Samayuktah Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. You see, the full stop is at the end. So, no, don't make it a Vilambit Swara. Okay? Chant it, this also here. Abdau Phenadivat Sarvanama Rupa Prasarana. That's how we should go. In the beginning, since we don't know, so the small section is made so that you can chant. But later on, please form the habit. Okay? Wherever I go for Bhiksha, the 15th chapter is chanted like this. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. In between so much of pause that Brahman is Anyway, this is how the alankara, this is chanda is anushtup chanda. By the okay. So, what is srishti? You can say creation of nama rupa. And the right word would be addition of nama rupa to the substance. Like the creation of ornaments, 100,000 is nothing but addition of form to the gold and giving it some new name. So srishti is nothing but the substance is gold, the appearance of the substance in another form. Substance gold remains gold. Gold doesn't undergo any change, no intrinsic change. The appearance of a substance in another form and that form being given another name is called srishti. And that kind of srishti, where the substance doesn't undergo any change, that srishti is called mithya. What is mithya? Not a vastu. What is mithya? When you say the chain is mithya, I mean gold is satyam. When I say chain is mithya, I mean the gold appears in the chainy form, in this form, which we call it a chain. I don't deny the existence of a chain. I don't deny the existence of the form. I don't deny the existence of the name. I don't deny the utility of the chain also. Vyavaharik satta is there. But what is denied? The substance, the reality is not the chain. Vastu is suvarnam. When you say this is mithya, we imply there is some other vastu, satyam. Not, this is not satyam. When we say jagat mithya, that means satyam is Brahman. That is what we are interested in talking about. So also when we say wave is mithya, don't limit yourself to wave. See the substratum, water. Suvarna is satyam means don't limit yourself to only the name and form. See the gold, which is the substrate. Okay? So srishti is nothing but, you can say, creation of nama rupa, and that the srishti exists. The existence is borrowed from the substratum called Brahman. This is called vikshepa shakti of Maya, the projecting power. The same Maya Shakti acts twofold. The creative power is called Maya. So, when we say Jagat is Karyam, Brahman is Karanam, even in Karya-Karan relationship, what we are implying is Adhishthanam is Karanam and Karyam is Adhyaropitam superimposed. Okay? Karya-Karana Sambandha is in the sense of Adhyaropa Adhisthana Sambandha. That is why we say Vivarta Upadana Karanam. Generally when we say Karanam, we means the material out of which it is made, Karanam. Like the Karanam of the table is wood, Karanam of the chain is gold, Karanam of the building is wood. Here in America you say that. But in this kind of Karya Karana Sambandha, when the Karya is destroyed, Karana also gets destroyed. When the table is burnt, wood also is burnt. When you destroy the table, you reduce the table to ashes, the wood gets reduced. Here, in another relationship, when Karanam, this is Vikari Upadana Karanam, that is Parinami Upadana Karanam, milk getting converted into curds. This is what? Vivarta Upadana. Swaswarupa aparityagena rupantara apatti. Water never gives up waterness, appears as wave. Gold never gives up goldness, appears as a chain. So, Brahma is Jagat Karanam. So, Karya Karan relationship is Adhisthana Adhyaropa. Like gold and ornament, gold is substratum, ornament is superimposed vastu. The existence is borrowed from the vastu, gold. Now he comes this, how does samsara come into it? There is a difference between Jagat and samsara. You see, we humans only call this as a samsara. And we only say we are samsari. Jagat is Jagat. It is a world. Padarthaha. How come padarthas become samsara? How come the world we call samsara? Please understand, there is samsara only when there is a samsari. If there is no samsari, there is no samsara. For animals, they don't say, this is samsara. This is Jagat. What causes samsara? That is, this I said, Vikshepa Shakti created this Sthula Sukshma Jagat. Of what nature? Nama Rupatmaka. In the form of name and form, Rupa. Name and form Jagat. And in that name and form, some are sentient, some are insentient, because it of Jada Shakti is Sthula as well as Sukshma. Because of Sthula Jada and Sukshma Jada Shakti, there are names and form of two categories which are sentient and inert. But that is a Jagat. If the Vikshep Shakti creates Jagat, where is the need for Avarana Shakti? That is the one which converts Jagat into samsara. Okay? So what is the karya of Avarana Shakti? He talks in the next shloka. Just look at the next shloka. Fifteenth one. Antardrugdrishyayor bhedam Bahishya Brahma Sargayo Avrunoti Apara Shakti Sa Samsarasya Karanam Antardrugdrishyayor bhedam Bahishya Brahma Sargayo Avrunotyapara Shakti Sa Samsarasya Karanam. Apara Shakti. See the second line. The other power. Other power means what? Avarana Shakti. Because one power, see in the context of the previous verse. Previous verse he says what? Sustir Nama Brahma Vastuni. That is a Vikshepa Shakti. Correct? The Vikshepa Shakti creates the world. It was told that Dvishakti, Vikshepa and Avarana. Apara Shakti, it doesn't mean inferior, para and apara. Apara means other. Other means Avarana Shakti. That Avarana Shakti means veiling power, covering power. What does the veiling power do? Avrunoti. It covers, it veils. Okay? What does it cover? And that covering is the cause of samsarasya kara. Sa shakti apara shakti avarana shakti samsarasya kara. Avarana shakti is the cause of samsara. How it becomes the cause? Why it becomes the cause? Avrunoti. Since it covers, therefore it becomes the cause of samsara. What does it cover? This covering is twofold. First line, antar drik drishyayoho bhedam. Antare means within. Within what? Within the body. Within the body, this bheda, the division or the difference, or right word is distinction between drashta and drshyam, between the seer and the seen, between the pramata and prameya. In English, between the knower and the known. See this contradiction. This is Maya. The knower knower is always different from known. Knower is always distinct from known. I know something only when something else is there. Like I get a taste. I get a sweet taste when I eat a sweet object. Sweet object is known and I am the knower. Correct? I see this rose. Rose is known, I am the knower. This division is clear. Distinction, the knowledge is possible only when there is a division. Maya is that. It blurs the blurring. Not only blurs, it does the reverse, ulta. The division of knower and known. Drashta and Drshyam. How we will see that little later. Just understand the meaning of the words. What it covers? Inside body, within body, druk drishyayoho bhedam avrunoti. And the distinction is as though covered. There is no distinction. Meaning there, drshyam is taken drik, and drik is taken as drashya. Seer is taken as seen is taken as seer, inside. Outside what it does? Bahishya Brahma Sargayoho. It covers the distinct, you have to add the word Veda. It covers the Veda, distinction of Brahman and the creation. Means like even it covers the distinction between the gold and the ornament. They are lumped together. When I see ornament, there is a distinction. This is golden ornament. Since I have the distinction, I say it is costly. Since it is real gold, it will be costly. That distinction is covered. Who does it? Apara Shakti. That Apara Shakti covers. Apara Shakti means Avarana Shakti covers. Listen this. That Chaitanya consciousness invokes the Maya power. It creates Namarupas. Namarupas means Sthula and Sukshma. So Buddhi is also one of the creation in the form of Namarupa, like bangle, chain, ring, etc. Buddhi being what it is, Sukshma Panchabhuta Karyam, it reflects, manifests the consciousness in the mind. So mind becomes conscious. The mind becomes sentient, means the vrittis start coming. I told you in the class there are twofold vrittis come. Drak vritti and drashya vritti. Aham vritti and idam vritti. then the Avarana Shakti plays the role. What? The Drashta doesn't know where is Drsya. We know, we have studied this, but still I'll remind you. In India, there is a problem of encroachment of the land. Jamin, Daban, they encroach government land. Most of the slums, some ministers, they encroach the land near the city limits. When they have encroached the lands, and finally they have town planning takes place and they want, so they come with the police and push back your boundary. They had extended 5 feet, 10 feet, and then they push it back. All of us are encroachers on Bhagavad Srishti. सरकार की जमीन है, लगाओ. Government land ले लो. What is Bhagavad Srishti? The Sarkar, government property, I call it mine. Correct? What is Ishvara Srishti? Shariram. I am body. The boundary of I, Dhruk. Anything, the Bheda of Druk Drsya beyond Dharmis, no problem. Nobody mistakes the rose as myself. Nobody mistakes the mobile as myself. Nobody mistakes car as myself. Some small mistake with reference to wife and husband can be there, but negligible, permissible. Abhishwangaha, putradhara gruhadishu. But that is also partial. Modern is car. Anything happens, I have seen people, somebody bangs the door, he gets a heart attack, as though somebody banged him in the heart. Car is so precious for him. But only that much. Beyond body, this Viveka of seer seen is there. Anything under the dermis is me. I am man or woman. I am American or Indian. I am fat or thin. I am Brahmana, Kshatriya, etc. Then I am hungry or thirsty. I am not well, I have some fever. I am diabetic. Then goes further saying what? I think I am not able to hear properly. I am deaf from by 1 year. Swamiji speak little loudly. I am deaf. The fellow says, but everything is okay, Swamiji. I can manage that all but I am Mahadukhi. Do something. Nobody says I am Dukhi. When they say I am Dukhi, that Maha adjective, great Dukhi, is hidden. Hardly say I am Sukhi. I am very angry. This America, I learned in America before few years. I got mad at him. In India, mad matlab pagal. He said, I got mad. Pagal kaise ho gaya tu? Phir samajh mein aaya. I am angry upon him. Then, do you know, I am the best expert in this field, the engineer. I am software. Whole Bay Area is, anybody I meet, what do? I am software engineer. Everybody is musician, playing harmonium, computer, keyboard, that's all. Narendra Modi gave a beautiful explanation. He has a neck. तो जो आक्षेप होता है उसको ही benefit में convert करना होता है. Anything they comment, you send it back. They all marketed India is a country of snake charmers. Then he says, we are mouse charmers, computer mouse charmers. Good. Yes, we have advanced. We were snake charmers, but now we are mouse charmers. And with this mouse charming, we make the whole world dance. And then he claimed, in IT, in Bay Area, we have so-and-so fellows. In Japan, we have, then he did the whole thing. The progress of India, he put it as a mouse charmers. Anyway, coming back to this, all this is encroachment on a government land. Ishvara land. What is Ishvara land? Just, I am sure you must not have the book now. The very first verse was, the name of the book is Drsya Viveka. Rupam Drshyam Lochanam tu Drik Tad Drshyam Druktu Manasam Drshyadhi Vruttaya Sakshi Drigeva Natu Drishyate. That aham vritti, coming into this context, that I sense that mind has twofold vritti, somehow extend itself to the body. Whereas body is drishyam, it is objectifiable. Outside, inside, I know my body. Therefore, in school, those days, standard reason is stomachache, unverifiable belief. This is stomachache. In Swamiji's Jharkhand, I have a stomachache. I don't want to go to school. I have headache. Again, unverifiable. This, I know the body. Body is drishyam and sakshat drishyam. Without the agency of the eyes, to see this mobile and the color, I have to, pramana, vyapar, I have to use the eyes. To hear my words, you have to use the ears. To smell, you have to use the nose. Without using nose, I think I know the body. You don't need to. Without opening the eyes, I know. Therefore, in meditation, we do what? Observe. Starting from the head. Observe the head, watch the head, ears, neck, relax, relax. It is known. But claimed as I, this is what? Antar drugdrishyayor bhedam avrunoti. This is avarana shakti. The second power of Maya. The Maya Shakti created the body, created the Sukshma Sharira of Buddhi, that was of Sukshma Panchamahabhutas, having a capacity to manifest consciousness, capacity by which it becomes sentient by mere presence. Like the color, silver color behind the mirror, gives a capacity to the glass to become a shining object. Mind became sentient, and the mind being nothing but a vrittayaha, twofold vrittis came, aham and idam, and that aham started confusing with idam. That chidabhasa, that obtaining consciousness as aham, which is sakshi. In the beginning, what it was said, manasam tu druk, vrittayastu drishyate, sakshi reva druk natu drishyate. That sakshi extends his identity to body. This is internal confusion. Okay, there is a confusion in confusion. Okay, so internal confusion. Antar bheda avrunoti. It corrupts. That apara shakti, which the mind which has borrowed consciousness, and there is a vritti by which it becomes knower, there is a pramata, and that pramata who is there in waking and dreams lay straight, actually his swarupa is sakshi. That I am male or female is incidental, but takes itself to be what? Male, female, so and so, etc. Like the status of being wave is incidental. The chidabhasa, or what is jalabhasa, you can say, the water obtaining in the wave, that is real swarupa. But the form is construed as me, and that body of water says, I am wave. Another body says, I am breaker. Another body says, you are small one. Third one says, you are Pacific wali hai. Hum to Indian Ocean wali hai. All kinds of division because of Veda covering our. Understand? This Pramata, who is by nature Sakshi, who is that Chidabhasa, He is obtaining consciousness, sentiency, the mind, aham vritti, is the consciousness, but it identifies with what? Sabhasa Chaitanya, Upadhi, aham vritti, and that aham vritti extends itself to the body. When I say I am, I-ness, am-ness, existence belongs to Sadbrahma. And consciency, sentiency also belongs to Satchit Brahma. I am is what Satchidabhasa. But then you add, I am Popatlal, Jethalal, it's Ulta Chashma, this Hindi serial. Tapu's Papa, her husband, that is all blurring the division. Not even blurring, misconstruing the division. This is because of Vikshepa Shakti, internal confusion. I identify with myself as a pramata and claim, listen this word, I claim what is known to me as I. The knower claims I am body, knower claims I am prana, knower claims I am buddhi, etc. Whereas that I am is Shuddha Chaitanya. This is one confusion. Now to show Jeev Jagat Ishvara Aikyam, I told you Advaita. So it started with Brahman and the Maya. Now comes to Jagat. In the Jagat he told this is Pramata. Now talks about Jagat and shows everything is one. It will come later. Now what is one? Antar Veda. What is a Bahi? Antar and Bahi, inside, outside, are only from the standpoint of body. Beyond body there is no confusion. Nobody takes any object as me. But when it comes to dharmis, inside, body, skin, that is me. Whereas that is vividly known as the objects. As clearly I see the phone, as clearly I know the phone, I know my body. In fact, more clearly than the phone. I need pramana vyapara here. Pramana vyapara is also not required. Even though it is known, is taken as I. The idam is taken as aham. This is Maya. Maya means what? Which cannot happen. Makes it happen. Which has really not happened, but makes you feel real. Remember my 5 rupee note? Okay, yesterday I told you. That's how I became sadhu, gave up the job. From there, that the note hasn't become, is not possible still. What a beautiful statement Bhashyakara writes. Yushmat asmat pratyayoho veshaya veshayinoho tamah prakashavat viruddha swabhavayoho itaretar bhava anupapattau satyamapi. I and these are distinct from each other, like light and darkness. I can never take these as I, except inside body. That is Maya. Outside body, no mistake whatsoever. Within the body onwards, even though it is known, confusion, Vikshepa Shakti, Avarana Shakti. Vikshepa Shakti creates. So Sakshi, what was Chaitanyam referred in the first sloka, becomes Jiva, Ahankaraha. And outside, Bahishcha, beyond body, I know everything is known. What is a confusion? What is avaranam outside? What is a mistake, so-called mistake outside? Brahma sargayoho vedaha avrunoti. Brahma and Srishti. Sarga means creation. The difference between the Brahman and the creation is not seen. They are confused, meaning thereby, I can give with an example, person doesn't see the difference between the ornament and the gold. In other words, misses the gold while sees the ornament. Doesn't see the substratum. He sees only the nama rupas as real. Like other day I had told you, this is Siri started. Siri started. Yes, gold, Swami, he asked me. This is too smart a phone sometimes, This, like the fellow sees like the girl getting married and they go to buy ornaments. I told you 3 persons go together. The girl who is to be married, the mother of the girl and grandmother. If it is an Indian joint family, into bracket, okay? Then the girl does only one thing, takes up the ornament and looks like this. How do I look? Do I look like this heroine or not? This is what she wore in this movie. This is what she wore in this party. That's all. She is not interested in it. Her mother is interested about the credit card. How much does it cost? She will say, this is good, but this is better. Because that is $12,000, this is $7,000. When the scrutiny is done from both of them, she likes the design, she approves the budget, she would buy. The granny is there. She is an expression. It is not real gold, it is only 16 carat. That is called Brahmagnani, understand? She sees only the substratum. Girl sees only the Nama Rupa. That is, girl doesn't see the gold, that is Avarana Shakti. She doesn't see the gold. She wants golden ornament only, but can't see. Why I keep quoting this example? Because I am like that girl. Okay, this from I think 94, 95 onwards, some 6 years we ran children program in ashram. We had almost 40, 45 weeks children coming. I had tied up with the school and had modified this Vedic heritage and whole timetable was changed. The school children had to stay in ashram, every graded course, and we did a well course. They lived it. So it is a very high-end school. Rich parents' children come. So 4th grade, 3rd grade children come. From 4th, 3rd we start up to 10th. And then the Sunday evening it is over. Some 50, 60 children come and I want parents also to come. So they come and Sunday evening used to be kitchen for 250 people. Because I said, bring your father-in-law, mother-in-law, guest, everybody. Why Guda? I said, you come by all way. So they used to come and the peasant and tell to parents and everybody. It was so exhausting for us because we had no resources. And I myself used to invest myself in this every day, whole day from morning 5 to 10. Monday, Tuesday was holiday for us to take class. Okay, this was that demanding. So when the Monday comes, I am little relaxed, I have time. So in the morning, I used to take some walk in the ashram. Invariably, I will find some ornament, gold. Chalo, good shukan hua hai. Subah, early morning, you get a gold is a good day to begin with. And we had no resources, we were short of money. I said, it will help me to run and build the ashram. And I will tell Danyananji, look, this I got it. Bole fake hai. It is not gold. So this went on for 3-4 times. Every time I come, and she says, it is fake. When 3rd time she says, I said, you look properly, it must be real. And I only get the gold. Then I didn't believe her, so fourth time I called some student. I said, go and market check whether it is real or not. He also came with the same report, diabetic, sugar. A diabetic person always want to check from 3 laboratories. That I made some laboratories, I am a no go. Because the fellow is diabetic because of raga for sugar. And now he has to give up. So I had a desire for gold. So I said, no. That she came to know. She kept quiet. 5th time I went to her, she didn't look at it. He says, no need to look at it, Swamiji. I felt it. I said, I am telling your Guru telling. I know, it's not worth it. I said, why? He said, do you think Indian mother will give her real ornament to a student of 3rd grade? It is all fake. Don't get carried away. Every time it will be fake. When they come, I know it is fake. So you also believe it is fake. Avrunoti. I can't understand. Today also I don't know the distinction between real gold and namesake gold. Just to see the Nama Rupa as real is called Bahi Avrana. To miss the substrate. To see the Nama Rupa as the ultimate. Okay, so twofold confusion, internal, external. Twofold error you can say, twofold veiling you can say. Veil, both the cases you miss the substrate. The Pramata doesn't know that I am Satchidananda, confusion, veiling. And the Prameya also is veiled in a sense. What is known is seen only in Namarupa as Satyam. Coming back to the whole thing, the Maya creates twofold Jagat, Sthul and Sukshma. Somehow that Vikshepa Shakti Sukshma becomes sentient. Therefore there is a Pramata and Prameya. There is a confusion. Pramata is Sakshi Chaitanya, is Chaitanya Chit Swarupaha, but doesn't know himself. And the Pramata who sees the world doesn't know the world also, because sees only Nam Rupa, doesn't see the substratum Brahma. Technically speaking, Jagat is Sadabhasaha, Pramata is Chidabhasa, Satchidabhasa. Satchidabhasa, the I, there is obtaining existent consciousness that I am, is missed out, and that object, with the easiness of the object, like the gold ornament is Suvarnabhasaha. There is a gold obtaining in this form is chain. Suvarnabhasa in this form is bangle. Gold is missed out. Namarupas are taken as Satyam. This is called second fold Avaranam. The world is nothing but Namarupa plus Brahman. Like all the ornaments are nothing but Namarupa plus gold. Like that girl, you miss the gold. That is because of Avarana Shakti of Maya. And see the last line. Sa samsarasya karanam. That is the karanam of samsara. Why? See, Vikshepa Shakti creates this beautiful world. It is really beautiful. Of course, it is in a way relative, but it is beautiful. Like animal lover would see beauty in all the animals. Birds lover, plant lover, they say it's all beautiful. So orderly, full of so many potentialities. You actualize the potentialities in every world, and technology keeps on discovering. It is beautiful world. Confusion is created by our. I am Pramata, only this much, and this is Jagat, only that much, and then you lose the sight of Adhishthanam, of Pramata is Sakshi, the same Sakshi is Sadrupena, Jagad Adhishthanam, that is also forgotten. I am limited this much, that is there, Dvaita is created. Please understand, Dvaita doesn't mean 1, 2, 3, 4. What is Dvaita? Seeing me as a Pramata, just Pramata, limited being, seeing Jagat as a Prameya, names and form, that is Dvaitam. And what if that is Dvaitam, what Pramata is different from Prameya? Then all this comes, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, etc. When I am Pramata, then Aham Sukhi, Dukhi, Karta, Bhokta, Samsari, husband, wife, officer, etc., citizen, blah, 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 all things come because I am limited. And seeing the world as that, what is Advaitam? That Pramata is Sakshi and Sakshyam is also Sakshi. Really, there is no difference between the knower and the known. That Satchidabhasa is I, that is my real nature, and the same Sadabhasa is the Jagat. The same consciousness existence which obtains here within me as I, it is the same consciousness manifest as Jagat as this. That is called Akhandartha Bodhakam. There is no Khanda. Dvaita means what? In spite of being seer and seen, I know the reality of both of them is one. Seer is Satchit, seen is also Satchit. Dvaitam means what? To see or think that seer and seen are really different. And that difference when you see as real, that is why they equate. That is the seeing the difference is called what? Samsarasya karanam. That's a samsara. Therefore, please understand this. Therefore, they say samsara is like a dream. Understand? In the dream, I am Mr. Seer, I am Mr. or Miss Experiencer. The experienced is really different. The experiencer is really different while I am seeing the dream. On waking I realize. But the dream exists because I am ignorant about myself. That is why Agnana Karana. This fellow is sleeping in his air-conditioned bedroom. Whole house is air-conditioned. Loaded guy. Centrally air-conditioned home. And had a party. Had something more extra. That is called that a party and the legs did not work. He got paralyzed by foot while eating. Finally stomach pushed him. Understand? Leg paralysis. You keep eating. Generally it's a job of the leg to pull back the chair. But stomach had to do. The tongue paralyzed his legs. Over it. Slept. Saw the dream. Fellow saw himself in Dubai desert. Went for safari. And that fellow went away, leaving him in the desert. Finding himself so hungry and so thirsty. Started calling Ganesha onwards. Oh Ganesha, oh Krishna, oh Hanumanji, save me, save me. Feeling thirsty and hungry. And my God, he out of thirst and hunger, he just fell down. Brahmagna. Fell from the bed. There is no heat, there is no hunger, there is no thirst. What is waking? What is dream? He was ignorant of I who is sleeping in the bed. Relative reality. I am the owner of the house. I am sleeping here. I have a glass of water right next to me. I have the belly full of the food I don't need. There is no heat. I am in air condition. When he missed that, that projection came. So, avaranam of the adhisthana and the dream vikshepa shakti covered with avarana shakti. He projected the dream. He himself was sun and the moon and the light and the car, everything. He saw that they filled the gas. The gas also was he. Car also was he. The driver also was the same fellow. And in between he was also he. The dream pramata. He became everything. The sun, scorching sun, hot sand, everything. Time, space, he. He created the time and the space from himself and folded it back unto himself. Yathornana visrujate grunnati. He was everything. When he wake up, he realized that Veda of sheer sin was not there. That is why we say this world is like dream. But don't take it as dream. Understand the difference is like dream. Like Shabda is used to convey that there is a pramata avrunoti. What? Pramata sakshi vedam avrunoti. Fellow forgets I am sakshi. And he forgets that I am the same object Satchit Rupena. That Veda is not seen. Sa samsarasya. That is a beautiful word. Let the things be. Therefore, in Gujarati there is a beautiful bhajan. Both are same. Same Satchit Brahma, as though becomes Sakshi or Pramata, as though becomes Prameya. Sadabhasa and Chidabhasa. They are playing actually one. Therefore, in a very beautiful bhajan in Narsi Mehta, Brahma lataka kare Brahma Sat. That Brahman is playing with Brahman. Jethalal lataka kare Jethalal. Lataka means drama. In a dream, he is playing with himself. No separation. Samsarasya karana. So, Vikshepa Shakti creates Jagat. Avarana Shakti converts Jagat into samsara. Because I am individual, Jagat is different. I find my individual to be limited. Limitation means dukkham. Limitation means not at homeness. That being against my nature, I have to get rid of it. I have Kriya Shakti, I have Gnana Shakti, I see the world outside. There again confusion, take the Nam Rupa as real, and that again is Avaranam, and then there is superimposition. These are Sukha Karanam, these are Dukha Karanam. Ishta, Anishta, Veda, and fellow goes for Ishta only, avoids Anishta. In the process some obstacle comes, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, etc. When you get all these, endless. Just one basic mistake gets endless problems. Like electing Papu to be Prime Minister. Endless problems. India will have all kinds of problems. You can't have again. Now, he explains it further, Aikyam. Look at the next sloka. Viksheva Shakti. Sakshinah purato bhanam lingam dehena sanyutam chichaya samaveshat jivasyat vyavaharikah. Next verse. Asya jivattvamaropat साक्षिणी अप्यवहासते आवृत्तौ तु विनिष्ठायाम् भेदे भाते पयाति तत्. Again, साक्षिणः पुरतो भाति लिंगम देहेन संयुतम्. चिच्छाया समावेशात् जीवस्याद्व्यवहारिकः. अस्य जीवत्वमारोपात् साक्षिण्यप्यवभासते. साक्षिणी अपि अवभासते. अस्य जीवत्वमारोपात् साक्षिणी अपि अवभासते. आवृत्तौ तु विनिष्ठायां भेदे भाते पयाति तत्. This verse number 16 and 17 are elaboration or explanation or detailing of the verse number 15, what we just saw. It further explains how Vikshepa Shakti creates samsara, and then when you are free from, Avarana Shakti, when you are free from Avarana Shakti means ignorance, how there is no samsara. Okay? I think we will see that explanation after lunch. It's already 7 minutes more I will take. After lunch we will continue with this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.